13 laps.
Yeah, something like that. No, or what was I don't even remember what my fastest time was.
All right, well, welcome to the stream, everybody. We got everyone in Discord here.
I was doing high 42s.
Doing our usual craziness. Getting ready to race our Skoda 130R race.
God damn, dude, I'm so surprised with the amount of people racing this.
Take
Just
a
so
look at the
everybody knows,
standings.
I can't get anything over 40 FPS, so if I hit you, I'm sorry.
What's up with that, Brea?
I don't know. I've
Make
been
sure your
trying
shaders patch didn't
730.
auto update or something.
Yeah, I've been trying 730.
All right, well,
Can't
Alex
figure it out.
is in first.
Where would I?
Go back to your...
Mute these guys real quick. Alex is in first place with 201 points. Ted is in second with 190. Vincente is in third with 182. I'm only 6 behind him and fourth with 176. Rob is right on my heels with 171. Jay, wait, that's my big time rival. I've been racing Jay for like, I don't know, at least 5 years now, probably longer than that. That's who we battled with last week. I know we're going to be battling again this week. He's back there in 6th with 163. Wilkie and Vern round out the top 10 in points. It's probably time to go to actually do this dang thing. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to get back into Discord and get on track.
Oh boy.
It's fun. I was just gonna fucking bail out, but I was already registered for the race, so I don't want to lose those
Oh, it'll
points.
be fun anyway. Yeah.
Jay, we can do a little bit of troubleshooting after the race.
I just got over 500. Damn it.
Just so you know,
the first cut with all these people.
5 minutes, up until 5 minutes before the race, you can unjoin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, up until 5 minutes. Then you're locked in.
All right. Let me know how it's looking and sounding, guys. I do have chat up in the headset, so hopefully we'll do a little bit of hanging out with guys on YouTube. I've got push to talk map as well, so I can you know, talk to you guys in chat without talking to you guys in Discord.
No,
That being said, let's go.
I'm telling you, I'm not doing so well now.
I also think, Lucky, that even if you had the rating, this is week 3, so you might get booted from...
That's fine. I'm really... I ran a bunch Sunday
Is
night.
this series... Yeah, is this series based on series points?
All series are based on series points.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was based on skill.
I'd rather be in the second.
Let's get some of our HUD stuff going on here. Want that. All right.
Oh yeah, this is gonna go great.
Still not totally used to this keyboard tray. It's really
Did the
nice.
Oculus update?
No. Yeah, trust me, I've done everything you could think of. I even went to the debug tool and took off ASW mode, and it would give me 60 FPS, but it was no better than 40. It still seemed the same.
Yeah, I would rather have 40 FPS than 60 FPS anyways.
Yeah. It's fucked. I have no idea. I changed nothing.
Jay, did you make sure that your custom shaders patch didn't automatically update?
Yeah, I checked it. I literally did absolutely everything you could think could do. Like
This
even
might
turned
seem
down.
really stupid, but did you turn off your computer and turn it back
Oh,
on?
you know what, Jay? Hold Alt and press Enter. Like when you're on track right now. There's a new thing that's going on with AC where Windows gets all wiggly wangus on like what to prioritize for like what window you're on. Just try holding Alt and pressing Enter.
Okay, let's see what that does.
20 people in the second fucking
Oh.
server.
I'm gaining FPS. I'm up to 50.
How are you knowing how much you're getting?
I have a.
Yeah, render stats, Wilkie.
That's a thing.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of like...
In the sidebar.
Yeah.
Kinda
Hey guys
like
on
Kit's
YouTube, let me know how
movie
the
adventure.
sound is mixed with Discord and with the car and with my voice and everything.
Not a movie guy.
Hopefully it's all good, but
Didn't Kanye West make a song about you, Kit? Through the Wire?
Oh, that could have been.
Anthony knows what I'm talking about.
When we're not on Nasty's recording, I'll tell you how they were trying to rip off financial institutions, and we figured it out and saved America.
So for you guys on
Saved
YouTube,
America.
you know, this is a
During our drug
sim racing
fucking
club for old people.
Fuck that work,
Basically, Kit
nasties.
is a 71-year-old
we
During the
uncovered
war.
Vietnam
Did you hear me,
vet.
nasties?
Yeah, Jay, that's great. It worked, man. Now I can fucking bust your ass with no FPS.
no fucking way.
You know, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Did you see what I titled the?
fucking
I
way.
titled the stream something about a rivalry, and I was like, yeah, fuck Jay. Wait, I'm gonna fucking mouth rape him.
Fuck, now you get a chance to, because I ain't fucking backing out of this.
Fuck, now you get to.
I'll give you your best opportunity. Here we go.
There's literally the people who run out and do like a lap practicing.
Yeah, I know. I needed to do something.
Why don't you be one of those people, Anthony? It might help you.
Just practice all for like 3 hours. Don't fucking worry about
Yeah,
it.
but when was the
You
last
know,
time you
like,
drove it with 95%
why?
good?
I'll find out. I don't know. I was in a practice server, so.
Yeah, but that's got 100% good.
Go, Anthony. Go, Anthony.
Just go do a lap.
Listen, me and James are out here holding down server 2, so y'all can fuck off.
Hey, and Lucky.
Oh, okay.
Is Lucky in server 2?
Yep, that's the one I use.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, especially on your downshift to second gear.
How's the audio, guys, on YouTube? Hopefully you can hear the engine as well. I don't want
No,
the
you should go
Discord
straight
chat to
here.
be way louder than the car.
Yeah,
I
it's
want it
only
to be
really
kind of
bad
mixed.
if you try
Hopefully
to go
it's-
in the third and you hit
hopefully
first.
it's
That's the only
decent.
time I really have trouble.
I think that's what I did. I gotta move my shifter down.
We're
Lucky.
about to start qualifying. Welcome, Alan Thompson, by the way. Quali
Lucky,
starts
what
any
I
minute
do
now.
is
It's a
for
10-minute
single
quali,
player, you know how you can
and then
set
it's a,
that one setting where it's
20-minute
like
race.
you can
So
put
the
your
race will start in
ABS
about
and your
12 minutes,
traction
something like
control
that.
and shit to factory and stuff. In there, there's a Whoa, can't talk. There's a area where you can set the damage. Set it to 60% because that's what SRS uses, so you can kind of get a gist of what the hell you're doing.
Put it on 100 and see how hard it takes to blow up the engine, and then you know if you're safe or not.
Man, my skin still didn't load.
Mine didn't either this time, so I turned it off.
Yeah, I turned that shit off too. I'm not.
Fucking A, finally. Back
Last
to,
2 weeks it loaded fine. I don't know why.
Okay,
not.
cheers. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that. I'm far from a pro streamer. We just do this for the club and for fun. So appreciate you
Have a
guys
good
tuning
time.
in and
Try to
watching.
turn
Hopefully you
the
guys
render
enjoy the
stats off.
content, enjoy the channel.
Oh, it's immediately apparent I should have left a much larger gap.
Alex, Ted, and Rob all on the line. That can't be good for the rest of us.
Probably not, no.
You know what to do.
Slide forward.
We get this BMW Fanatec wheel yesterday. Kind of jury's still out on it. I'm not so
That
sure.
last
It's a little
turn
bit
is
narrow.
make or break you turn, man.
Yeah,
Hands kind of got sore driving on it yesterday.
Destroy it.
But we'll see. I probably only got like 2 hours of drive time. I formatted my C drive. If anyone was watching the stream last week, you'll know that my main PC crashed. I use a second PC for streaming just to try to keep the VR frame rate up, you know, and the recording as good as possible. If you were watching last week and saw my friggin' PC, my main PC crashed, and it's been unstable. And of course, I've got a lot of overclocking going on here for IL-2 Sturmovik, which is a air combat sim. And I was doing manual memory overclocking, tightening up the timings in my RAM, and I borked my Windows doing that like months ago, and my computer's just gotten less and less stable. And so, anyway, long story short, I've been you know, did the whole Format C drive thing. So this, having a lot of driving time as I've been literally starting over from scratch with this PC.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, VIR is a tough track. It's not one of my good tracks for sure. Yeah, and sorry for all the white cars here. The SRS skin app is kind of acting up lately. I know Enrique's working on it, but right up to second there.
Track's not rubbered in yet. He'll get a good one.
Yeah, but I mean, he's up there. Like, I'm not catching him.
Robert, are you right behind me?
Ted's right behind you. I'm behind Ted.
Take him out.
Yeah, this little Skoda is a great racing, like club racing car, because it's only got 130 horsepower. And it's just fun to drive, and it just goes to show you, like, you can have a lot of fun in really slow cars. Like with good, you know, tactical close racing, like what's about to happen between me and Jay. You're almost guaranteed that we're gonna have a crazy battle. I've been racing with Jay for so long, and we've always kind of been pretty close to the same pace, and it's like that's all it takes to have a lot of fun sim racing. It's just one dude who's your same pace, that's a clean driver. And we've literally been having fun racing each other very competitively for like years. All right. Well, we lost about 3/10 in other spots on the track, so we can go better. Little burning up the tires there didn't help us. If you really start to slip the tires in this car, you lose all your momentum, you lose all your push. This car's rear engine too. It's such a goofy little car, but I mean, I really like it. I'm glad. Alex Nelson is the guy that liaises with Enrique from SRS for us, and he's the one that picked these cars and tracks and stuff, and he did a really good job.
Shit.
Yeah, see, there's those 3/10 I was talking about right there. Half a second up. Really do have to balance this car. It's got a pretty small envelope.
Go fuck himself.
Yeah, this will be a good time. Wow, only up to third. I thought that would get me second. We actually had Vicente from Gran Turismo Panama come in Discord last night and asked us for some help on the tune and stuff, and it's cool that you know, it says GT Panama versus you know, 204s, and obviously we're racing against those guys, but you know, you're really racing with people when you're sim racing. It's all about having fun. A lot of people forget that about sim racing, that, you know, we're all here to have a good time. And it's going to be more fun ultimately if you have another guy that's close to your pace, and Vincente is just that. It could have another, you know, Jay Waite situation.
That was on a hot lap too, and I'm not
Nice.
gonna get another good lap in because I'm right behind somebody.
You try to leave it. Where you at, Jay?
6th.
Cool story, bro. Oh, man. Oh, Marion.
Unless I can make a miracle happen here, this looks like where I'm gonna be.
Yeah, this is where I'm gonna be, even though I had a faster lap coming, but nope, I got run up in traffic, so whatever. That's okay.
This is me right here, Jay.
I gotcha, yeah. Go ahead, take it. I fucked up the first corner, ain't no way.
Oh! Oh man, we're trying to get Parcells to come out and do racing on the PC with us. Parcells is such a crazy,
I think my gear
fun
ratio
bastard.
choice is just not good.
Jay, I'm on the first gear set with it stretched all the way out to get 122.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And it'll wind really tight on the long stretch.
Front straight, yeah. Alright. Let's see how much fuel you guys think.
Well, considering how
Gotta
little
be like
practice
22
time
liters or so, maybe not.
I had him, fourth him, I'm alright with that.
22 give you 15.8 laps, it says for me.
It should only be like a 12.
Whoa!
Race, I think, right?
Yeah. Whoa, nasties. What the hell was that?
Oh man, my friggin' router's tripping out again.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're back in front of me.
Yeah. I'm gonna box here. I'm gonna.
Yeah. All right, so it's gonna be like a 12 lap.
Oh
race.
man, my
Go
ping has
20
gone through
liters.
the roof, guys. I'm gonna stop the live stream real quick and see if my ping goes down. I'm really sorry, guys. My ping is literally at 900 and
Over
climbing.
13. What's Alex and Ted doing? 40s?
Friggin' Comcast, man. I reset my router this morning.
What are you doing, Alex?
I'm gonna have to call up Comcast. I'm really sorry, guys. Let me stop the stream and see what happens here. Might restart it, but let.
Ted's at 41.9.
Wait a minute. Well, my ping's coming back. Let's see what my ping does here. Let me actually
That was a
box.
shit qualifying.
Oh, Scotty, wow. Look how close that was. 743 to a 766.
All right, my ping's gone back down here.
Man, I just don't trust. I just don't trust myself.
Hopefully that does not happen in the race. I'm gonna actually keep.
The extra liter's not gonna make a fucking difference in how fast you go. I'll tell you that much.
All right. We'll keep it going here
Extra,
for a
like-
minute. My ping, maybe that was just a little
more than
spike.
14 laps, right?
I'm gonna keep the handy.
You would think so.
If my ping spikes, I'm just gonna kill it during the race.
Well,
how much fuel's everyone
hard.
taking?
21, just enough
21.
for 15 laps.
I did 19.
I'm doing 20.
Let's see
Too
what
much.
happens up there.
Ninth place. You guys are in trouble tonight.
Oh shit.
I'm not sure what kind of trouble.
All
but you're in
right,
trouble.
Ted up front. Alex qualified second. Roberto qualified
That's you,
third. I'm in
you're
fourth.
just
Martin
not
Smith
Steven
fifth.
Yeah, I didn't know which way was up.
Axel Quirez here in sixth. He's a new guy. I've never seen him before. And then Jay back there in seventh.
I had to put my head out the window and see.
Hopefully my ping holds up here, guys. Hopefully I don't have to stop the stream.
Hold on, front straight. Nice.
Lights.
What are you doing? What are you... Man, look out for this Martin's... I don't know.
Me already, I don't know.
That was me, man. You were coming over right and putting your rear quarter right on my nose.
No, I was getting hit from behind. I wasn't trying to come over, but I was getting...
Oh.
My asset was getting pushed over.
Gotcha.
Now it's a shit, huh?
And what do you know? Jay is right behind me.
It's the first time I've ever been able to say I'm in front of Martin Smith.
The guy kind of drives like an idiot.
He does. I'm watching this thing going on back here.
Man, you've got good pace today, Rob.
Thank you, sir. I do it for you.
Man, I just almost ate
I
it
have the
hard.
second in front of this Martin Smith guy. I need to get away from him.
Also, I don't even want to tell you the amount of practice laps I ran.
Well, it's paying off.
Martin almost just ate it.
Pulling away from Martin here, which is good. more careful on the brakes.
Damn it.
Hey, Alex, Parcells says hi, by the way. Your dad. Alex has us all muted. What a serious sim racer he is. Good job, Parcells. You've raised a serious, serious boy.
Anthony, go back.
Hey, what's going on, Shaggy? We got Brian in here with us, man. Good three-way battle here. Hopefully this Martin guy doesn't try anything crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of nice not having those Forza tire barriers for sure. It definitely gives it a more realistic feel.
That last turn, man. Jesus Christ.
Hold him off, Rob.
I'm scared to blow it on that last turn.
I
I'm being a
know.
little more cautious.
Me too. I think we all just ran it in deep on the brakes there.
Yep.
Who's driving that train? Scott
Yeah, Scott's leading it.
and then Rob, then Martin.
Yeah, Pedro.
Yep. Oh, Jesus.
I believe it's
Ooh,
F.
that almost
You
went
press
real bad.
F9 several times, and that will go away.
I just lost
I know what
a
you're
lot of
talking about.
ground.
It's super
Damn it.
annoying. Cheers, man. Welcome to the stream. Click like, because I just helped you out. Just joking. Like clicking is appreciated, but always optional. As if you didn't know.
I suck. I've lost about 6 positions.
Oh, that sucks.
Last
The
corner.
second on Rob here.
Yep. It's a doozy.
Really focusing on my trail braking right now, and my brake pressure coming off the brake. This car turns a lot better when you're just barely on the brakes. And I'm gonna do some training in sim racing. I'm in one of these plateau situations here, but I know what I need to do to get faster. It's just a matter of actually having the time to get the seat time. Once I get this Format C drive stuff behind me, I'm gonna really start driving some open wheelers and some of the cars I'm not that great with. Well, it's kind of lonely here. At least I don't have to worry about my ping spiking with with the damn. I need to call up Comcast and bust their balls a little bit. That was not good trail braking. That was piss poor trail braking. Yeah, cheers, Pedro.
Dub gone.
I didn't even hear him in the Discord.
Oh, I'm coming for you, Martin.
Get him, Jay. Much better on the trail braking there.
Just pass him on the outside, Jay.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep, made it stick.
Oh yeah.
Now you just gotta hold on to it. That's the trick.
I went into third too early. Way too early.
I'm a little bit slow through this section.
Yeah, I can't quite get this section figured out. It's that other turn that sets it all up, really.
Yeah.
Like that sharp left-handed turn before you get to the right. That leaves the S's.
Yep.
Comms check. There I am.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, man. My shit was all fucked up. I'm out. That was a good race going too.
I'm so lonely.
Fuck that last turn, man. I flew like 3 fucking spots.
Can you guys watching the stream, can you see my greasy ass looking hilarious mustache I'm growing? I'm just growing a super sketch stash. It's pretty rad. God, I keep going into third too early.
Martin's slow. I looked in the rear view when he was so close behind you, Jay. I thought he was gone.
No, he's tight. He's right on me. I'm doing all I got here to hold him off.
Wish those guys would battle a little bit more up front and give me a chance to catch up.
his pass attempt is going to be docked on in the first corner. I can tell.
Yeah, you got him sorted out already.
Yeah, he just tried to do it that turn, but back on that last lap, it backed off. Which let me pull back away a little bit, but that's going to be tries it.
Yeah, Jay's pretty much quick everywhere, Shaggy. He just didn't get a lot of practice in for this race.
Right.
So my time dropped off.
Jay and I had an... Yeah, you can see the greasy stash. It is so nasty. The funniest thing is I can't grow like a good beard. Like, it comes in all patchy, and I look like a terrorist or like a little kid. So it just looks like a shitty dirt whip. And my wife is just like not feeling it. It's so hilarious.
Trying to work out, man.
I don't know why I wore a long sleeve shirt. That was stupid.
Can I make room for you there, Phil?
Oh, that was you, kid?
Yeah. Out in the ground.
Tank tops are the way to go.
Yeah, long sleeve shirt and long pants on.
There it goes. Have at her, buddy.
He just bit it.
Yeah, I fucking slid out and let him go back underneath me. Oh well, I'll get him. Get him back right here. Don't come over. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, buddy, we're side by side and I ain't giving up.
That's
I
attitude,
want to be
Jay.
back there.
Nope, 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 nope. Don't you do it. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Give him LJ.
Oh, I ain't backing off him. That was door handle to door handle for like 3 corners. Whee!
You guys just
Does Willpower
right.
have a good quarantine stash going there, Shaggy? I haven't seen that. You'll have to check that out.
I think I'm a little lighter than him, so I get him down the straights. Because I'm catching up to him big time when he gets around me. It's just try him on the outside again.
I think he has a goofy gear set, Jay.
Nope, pushed it too hard that time. Ain't gonna make it stick. Yeah, I think he does too. Because I can hear him shifting way sooner than I do.
Alex, if you were on comms, I'd tell you to flash your lights when you get behind Pasha.
Where's Pasha?
Oh, is Pasha in server 2?
He must be. I haven't seen him.
He was registered, but he hasn't
Yeah,
done the other races. So he must
But then, yeah, he's probably in server 2. That's like me and his race last night. I was in server
Yeah,
2.
I see him.
Man, that's not. That means there's no post-race show.
Wow, I think Ted got taken out by a lapper. What a bummer.
Oh,
Yeah. Sucks.
That's super lame. Final lap. Let's see if we can hold Ted off for the rest of this lap. Should be able to.
Oh, you're losing it just like I did. That sucks, buddy. I don't have enough of a run to get it.
pretty cautious right there, but no sense in binning it now. Final lap.
Oh, I scared him. Come on, give me that inside line, you son of a bitch. He's got me. Damn it.
All right.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, I'm coming up! Oh my god. Oh, that was like my offender.
Whew.
Whew.
That was a workout, man.
Oh yeah, sweaty.
That was fun.
I want to see what the end race times were between him and I. Yeah, a 3:25 to a 4:12.
Is the race finished?
All right, we'll do a
Alright,
quick
that
little
was fun.
post race here.
Yep.
Turn off the old Discord. Oh man, well, it takes second. That's a real shame that Ted got taken out. And thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm gonna end the stream here because it's like 85 degrees in where I live in NorCal right now, and I'm in a garage and I'm hot. But I got some new things coming about how to keep yourself cool in VR. I got this interesting fan setup I'm going to be putting on my rig, and it's not like a wind sim. It's different than that. So that should be some cool content. I know the formal content's been a little bit lacking lately, but I've been so busy with work and with my kid. I'm working more now during coronavirus, and of course I don't have childcare for my kids, so it's just like, yeah, it's been a real challenge to actually make stuff. Unfortunately, but you know, we're gonna no excuses. I'm gonna get back to it here. What's up with this? Five minutes. Why is this so wonky? Is this the... No, that's from Jerez. Okay, whatever. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I need to do a video on, like, this whole new Alt-Enter thing that's going on with AC. That's new hotness. See, like right now, this thing isn't coming up on my damn single screen here, so I switched the... And I literally just pressed Alt F4. So odd. Something is going on here. I'm gonna have to do a little more research, and I guess that'll be good. Okay, now I can't turn the apps off. Or get to what the... Seems wonky. Well, I guess we're not doing a post race. Oh, you had the wrong gear ratio. Shoot. Eod, what's your oh, are you Martin Smith? Eod? It's really weird. Yeah, see, this says, so this is the race replay. I mean, obviously it should be. It's just so weird what's going on here. We won't faff about too much with this, but okay. Cheers. That's cool that you're racing our series, man. Thanks for coming out. Were you up in server 1 or were you down in server 2? They've changed how they're doing SRS. Daniel Adams, okay. Yeah, so you know it's funny you mentioned that, Dan. They've changed See, this thing is just being a chunk of shit here. Okay, there. Alright, maybe we are going to get to do a post-race, so. Alright. Yeah, so they changed the way they're doing the server matching now. God, my mustache looks stupid. That's awesome. So now it's done by points for the series races rather than the like daily repeating races. It's done on series. It's done on series points. Nobody was pushing Rob. He just came over there. He must not have known I was there. I mean, I literally raced Rob every single night. So we're just gonna chalk that up to being Roberto. Just being a little bit wild. God, why is the stream so choppy? That's so strange. Alright, so we got in front of Rob here. I mean, we raced up big time in this race. And it's a real bummer that Ted got knocked off by that lapper. That is kind of bullcrap. I mean, it's obviously it's bullcrap, but it just, man. I don't know why some people got to pull moves like that. It's totally uncalled for. To just go swatting people off the track, especially someone he was battling for the lead in this. Anyways, God, drives me nuts when people do stupid stuff like that. Yeah, for sure, Dan. The gearing is never, you can like never get it perfect with this car, which it makes it interesting, because I think that actually makes for close racing. And so like that's why we picked this car, is because so for the last series we did, it was like GT3, racing. Basically, it was that Huracan ST, and we have good. That car's not too hard to drive. We had pretty close racing actually with that car too. But like the faster the car, generally the least. The racing gets more spread out, right? With these, it's, there's like constantly, I mean, I know this race for me, I was kind of out in no man's land, right? But, we've had some amazing battles for sure. So there's me just going around the outside here. I think I kind of just set this guy up and then put myself in the right spot to kind of do the thing here. I don't know why it looks so choppy on the replay here. I don't know. They were in a tricky part of the track for sure. That's really not a thing, especially in the first server of like SRS races, Shaggy. Just because you have to have like series points to even get into this lobby. So I imagine that it was not intentional. But who knows, right? But I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. I mean, the start of this race was definitely intense. Kind of what these cars are all about. It's just super close, like tactical racing. So yeah, so Dan, we'll be doing a different car for sure, for the next series. So this is the third round of this. Boy, it's crazy how fast this SRS series is going by. So the next one, the GT Panama guys pick the car, and they tend to pick faster cars, than we do. And pick more like modern stuff. A lot of us like H patterns and like vintage stuff, and like that's like my wheelhouse. Like if you put me in a lobby with people with H patterns and vintage cars, I'll probably be on the podium. If you put me in a lobby with like a modern like paddle shifted car, I probably won't be on the podium, right? So, and that's what I'm going to focus on practicing, in those more modern cars as well. I just need to, my trail braking, I have to think about it too much. And if I think about I know what to do. It's just a matter of getting my muscle memory and my brain like kind of reprogramming how I'm driving every car, because I tend to drive the cars. It's kind of like when I went from racing 250 supermoto bikes to 450s, where on the 250s, you were trying to roll through the corner and, you know, kind of trail brake in a way a lot. Whereas on the 450, you just get the thing stopped, you turn it as quick as you can, and you pick the throttle up all the way. You're not trying to carry that momentum and like roll the corner. And it's like that kind of mentality is what I need to apply to my trail braking and stuff here. So anyways, I got a little bit of work to do on that stuff. But, you know, that's what's fun about sim racing is it's like it's an endless kind of hobby. There's always someone faster than you, and that's what's great about our club, you know, is we actively like seek out like, you know, all skill levels of people, so everyone has someone to race. But even the Alex Nelson and Ted Ho, they're two of the fastest Assetto Corsa drivers in the United States for sure. So it's just really cool that they get to race each other. You know, the rest of us all get to race each other. It's a really cool deal. So, I mean, I'm out in no man's land here. Okay, well, we're just starting to catch up to old Roberto here. I don't know why the frame rate does not look great on the stream right now. Just something is goofy with this whole Alt Enter thing. If you're having frame rate problems, the Assetto Corsa, hold Alt and press Enter. Like Jay had problems, let's fix it for him on the stream, and I guess I should make a video on that. They almost just need to like stop improving shaders patch and Soul and all that crap and just focus on making it easy and making it like just like reliable. I mean, it does just work. So like when I formatted my C drive yesterday, I installed, you know, Content Manager, updated the shaders patch, and installed Soul. Literally in less than 5 minutes, went on track. It just worked the first time, if you know what you're doing. Now, granted, like I've spent like tons of time learning all about AC, so that's not your average new person. But point being, it does work. If you know what you're doing, the stuff totally works. You can read the instructions. It'll work the way it's supposed to, right? But then goofy things like this whole weird frame timing thing, if you don't press Alt Enter. Gamer Muscle had that problem earlier, I think maybe even today on the stream as well. It's just kind of weird. So anyways, I'm gonna mess around. I'm gonna see what version of shaders Jay is on. I'm gonna mess around with a few different things, try to help him, try to learn, try to help me, and I'll make a video, get it out for you guys, especially for the VR guys, because we're already on the limit with the frame rate, you know, for sure. So even with a really strong computer, you know, you just turn your graphics settings up, and there we are. So yeah, I got a little run on Rob. Just got a little better drive off that last corner than he did here. Yeah, and I just go by him essentially. It's just, that's really, ooh, a little bit of a lock up there. Kind of fun, kind of a fun little lock up there. Yeah, we dig H patterns too, Dan. Those, I mean, for me, for my money, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy like I've been driving the F1 2020 cars from RSS. Oh, they are sweet, for sure. Don't get me wrong, but like, you know, if you really want to like connect with the car, the H pattern in the clutch is like for me, for my taste, right? It's totally the way to go for me. I get massive enjoyment, and that's why I like Assetto Corsa so much as a sim, compared, you know, I'm just gonna say it, to like iRacing and to Project Cars 2, which are two titles that I think, dude, they give me zero pleasure when I drive them, because you cannot feel the limit. You can't play with the car. You can't push the car and enjoy it and have these corrective slides and all these things like that. You just can't do that. And at least I can't in those titles. So, you know, and really with the Assetto Corsa, between the content, the physics, the tire model, which believe me, I know it's not perfect for Assetto Corsa, but it feels really good. You know, and the force feedback and the way it runs in VR. I mean, I don't know, for a VR enthusiast, it's like Assetto Corsa is just, it's where it's at for sure. And I think if you're on a screen, it's just the way to go too. It's really cool what it's become, but again, what it's become is why we have problems with like Alt Enter and all these little goofy things. So this is a crazy rant. Everyone click thumbs down because I said something mean about iRacing. That's going to be a thing for sure, which is fine. You know, we don't do this to become a YouTube channel. This is strictly to grow our sim racing club. So, yeah, it's great because I can say whatever I want. I got nothing to lose. You know, would you guys be in? So I've been working on a video where I was gonna do a kind of, hey guys, maybe don't drive iRacing as your first sim kind of video, but everyone did that video like the last 2 weeks, and I just didn't get it edited up and done in time. I recorded like probably 80% of it, and then I saw so many people did it that, you know, I don't put out these same videos everybody else does. There's no point in that, right? Especially because I don't make great content in terms of like editing and things like that. I have a lot of knowledge. I've been doing this a long time, but I don't know shit about. I mean, I suck at video editing. You guys have seen this. I suck. So anyway, so what I've been thinking about doing is making a video where I just go to Steam charts and just look at how certain sims have grown and certain sims, you know, kind of where they're at with their user base, and give people, you know, an idea, because having people to race against is a pretty important part, you know, of sim racing, right? I mean, if there's not people to race against, it's kind of like what's the point? So let me know if you want to see that video where we go to Steam charts. We look at, like, you know, AMS2, which only has 654 peak players on it, by the way. Woof. You know, AC, Project Cars 2, R Factor, you know, Race Room Experience, all the kind of sims that people drive. And, yeah. Yeah, the gearing. So Dan, are you in our Discord? If you are, send me a note or post something, and I'll give you dudes who shred status. And then we have, well, that was a big, you guys see that big hiccup on the frame timing right there? That was me pressing Alt Enter there. Post something up in Discord, and I will make sure to ordain you as a dude who shreds. And then we have we share setups and stuff. So, but you have to be like a dude who shreds, you know, to get the setups. So yeah, jump in there. We always share setups. You know, we're trying to make it so there's have people to race with. You know, that's really the whole point of Tool Forza, right? Is to help people find those. I'm going to use the word rivalry, and it's not like a bad thing, right? Like, I mean, Jay and I are like good. I mean, I've known Jay for, like I said, for a long time. I expected, that's why I titled the stream the way I did. I expected to be racing Jay a lot tonight. It just didn't. It doesn't always pan out that way. We battled like crazy on the last race. You know, I kind of got probably a little too aggressive. I kind of gave him his spot back and made a race out of it. But honestly, I wanted to give Jay a chance to race it out with me here. It just didn't pan out like that. But yeah, exactly, Hammer. I mean, yeah. And it, you know, it's not a lot of people know about Steam charts. It's kind of funny. So everything's on there. But like when I saw the AMS2 only had 654 peak drivers on it, I mean, I was going to buy it. And then before I buy anything, I go to the Steam charts, right, to see if people are using it. I mean, I don't care how good AMS2 is. If there's not other people driving it, I'm not going to buy it. I mean, unless it had like next level AI and like a single player experience. But it doesn't seem like it's next level, right? It seems like it might be comparable to Assetto Corsa once they've developed it some more, which would be great. I think having a new sim that just works, where you don't have to have a PhD in Assetto Corsa to work it out, would be a great thing. You know, for sim racers as a whole. I was really hoping AMS would like end the fragmentation of the sim racing community, but it's clearly not going to do that. It's way too abstract. The cars are kind of strange. The tracks are strange. For my eyes, it doesn't look that great. Again, I haven't even played it. This is just watching streams, talking to other guys in the club. So no, I definitely don't want to be knocking AMS2. I really hope it's good, because I think it might really help grow the sim racing community. So yeah, this is about it. I kind of just ran around here like a nobbler. Oh, we could go try to find Ted and see what the... I don't know if that's... Let me turn on some... Let's see here. Essentials. Position 23rd. That is certainly not Ted in 23rd. Oh, it doesn't tell you. Well, that's absolutely useless. I wanted to see what happened to poor Ted Aruski that got bashed. Oh, did you, Ted? I thought you might have gotten smacked. I hate to say it, okay, I thought you got taken out by a back marker. I was actually trying to find that on the stream here. Wish they would tell you who you're looking at. Like, that'd be pretty... Guess I could turn on player names. Forget how to do that. So what happened there, Ted? Did that lapper give you a bish bash bosh there, or what's the story, man? Oh yeah, yeah, by a lapper, huh? Yeah. Well, that's a bummer, dude. That is a real bummer. Looks like you and Alex had a good race. I was jealous of the two of you up here. I was like in all by myself land there, and they're in third. I think this has got to be Ted right here. Ted, is this you and Alex? Let's turn this stupid essentials thing off here. Oh man, bummer. Yeah, Shaggy, I don't think, honestly, I don't know what to think about Forza 8. I mean, they're not going to make it a hardcore driving sim, you know what I mean? And I don't care, you know, if they make it so you can drive it good on the controller or not, but obviously they care a lot about that. That's crucial to their business, their business plan. So, you know, I honestly hope that Forza 8 is really good, and I hope that it feels like a sim, and that Turn 10 listens to the feedback that we've given them. And you know, the video I made, even though it only got like 0 views on YouTube, because it's, you know, I mean, because I suck at YouTube, and that's fine. I sent that video to my guy at Turn 10, you know, John Awano, who did the piece on my car, and like I've kept up the relationships with the people I know at Turn 10, and I did send them that, and he said, you know, that they thought it was thoughtful, and that, you know, that they get it, that there's people want hardcore sims, you know, but I don't ever see Forza Motorsport. I don't know. The thing about Assetto Corsa, so Assetto Corsa feels so good on the wheel, and it's, if you didn't have to mod, let's just say it just worked, right? Like, let's say it was like Forza, there was like 600 cars and whatever, 70 tracks, and it just worked, and it ran good, and like, right, it was like the whole thing. Basically, let's just call it, let's say if Forza Motorsport 8 was everything Forza with the physics and handling and FFB of Assetto Corsa. If you could drive it on a controller, I think that would sell like crazy, and I think that could potentially like unify this super fragmented like sim racing, you know, community. But they're gonna have to get over the fact that they're Forza too, right? Because we all know Forza is not a sim, right? It's just not. So there's a little mistake, I guess, from Ted there. So I don't know. I really, like I said, I think the fragmentation in sim racing right now, that's a good question, Shaggy. But I think the fragmentation in sim racing right now is a huge problem, and some title needs to come along to fix it, and it's not going to be AMS2, and it's not Assetto Corsa. It's not, because Assetto Corsa is tricky. You can't just put it in and go, and I think it's kind of crazy, but people need super simple stuff. And even if you've like built a sim rig and like maybe built or bought a PC and set up all your drivers and gone through all that mumbo jumbo, it's like, it seems like people refuse to take the last step to like dive into AC, to commit to like learning how to actually use it, because you have to learn how to use Content Manager, and you have to learn how to mod AC. And not that it's that hard, but it's not like consumer grade easy stuff, right? It's enthusiast grade thing. Oh, look at this. Oh, that was kind of interesting. So no, that's a good question, and I don't know, and I really hope that FM8 can we're gonna watch this again. So the lapper lets them by, and then I think you might have been a little aggressive there, Buckaroo. I think you might have been a little aggressive there, buddy. There's your boy Captain Nazi's going by you there. That's true, Dan. That's super true. And what's surprising to me is that no other sim creator has looked at the iRacing pricing model and how much money they're making, and seeing how popular it was, and saying, wow, if we could make something that had all this, right, the matchmaking, all that stuff, and then back it up with like a fun to drive driving sim, they would just shit on everybody. So it's super curious. It's just so interesting how, you know, iRacing is under serious heat right now, and it's good. It's a good thing for the sim community as a whole that iRacing is getting criticized because by professional drivers that have credibility. Because a lot of us have been saying this forever, that we just don't like to play iRacing because you cannot push the cars on the limit. You cannot. It is literally drive the car under the limit simulator. That's not fun. You can see, guys, my blood pressure's going up. Talking about iRacing, get me all jacked up here. So, yeah. Really appreciate you guys tuning into the live stream. Dan, make sure to introduce yourself on Discord so I can ordain you as a dude who shreds. And then you can get access to the some little extra things in our Discord where you can get setups and stuff like that. Yeah, really appreciate the support of the channel, the like button clicking, all that good stuff. I'm going to continue to make recorded informational, you know, content on stuff. I've just been super busy lately between lots of work, you know, my kid's not in school. I just formatted my C drive. I'm like, hate my life. But I think this is about it. I was happy to get second place here. I'm really sorry that you had that incident with that lapper, Ted. But as they say, that's racing. Appreciate the support, guys. Oh, let's do one other fun thing here real quick. Let's do something funny. Guys want to see something absolutely embarrassing right now? I'm going to embarrass myself. Cars. How many cars do I have in AC here? 179. Woof. That's one more than stock AC Ultimate. The only car I've downloaded is a modest Skoda. I literally was up till like 3 in the morning faffing about with my video settings, and that's when I did Alt-Enter, and it just worked. So yeah, I've got a little bit of modding to do. And yeah, enjoy Cinco de Mayo. Have some tacos. Try to you know, make good decisions about social distancing and how you're handling this coronavirus thing on your own. But mostly come join us in Discord and have some beers and shred. We're a rowdy bunch of old boys, and we like to shred. And our Discord is there's people in there every single night pretty much having fun with each other. So if you like to actually have fun sim racing and you're a little bit crazy, check out our Discord channel for sure. Thanks again for watching, and this is Captain Natties. See you next time. Bye-bye.